car. These guys are making hundreds of decisions quickly throughout an event. They've got an earpiece, they're talking to their engineer, they've got to know what the car's doing in terms of its degradation, particularly tyres. They're feeding that information back to the team engineer. So on a pit stop, they know what's got to get done. At the same time, he's receiving instructions from the pit crew as to what's going to happen. And then in addition to that, you've got 27 other athletes out there who are vying for that #1 spot.
You normally get to about lap 20 before you have any major difficulties, and then you start to feel a little bit of pain once the heat starts to really get to your body and get to the different parts of the car. And you always ask your engineer on the radio, how far have we got to go? Because you think, you know, that you're almost there and you're only really at lap 20. So it's very tough. Inside the car, the thing that I find helps most is getting different projects from your engineer to try and distract you from the heat. And, you know, getting through a race like Castrol in really tough circumstances and tough temperatures is all about, I think, experience and training as well, and what you do to, you know, overcome it away from the racetrack and build yourself stronger mentally.
They can go into a corner at 180 kilometres an hour, and at that given time, they're attacking someone, but they're also defending their position. Very few sports involve that. Cycle it. Cycle it. We'll get this, we're going to work on this, boys. 2 more, like that. Last one. And I find the best way of being able to tap into that is through boxing focus pad work, of which we did a lot on camp, but more importantly, they're having to maintain a mental composure and tactically make decisions while physically overwhelmed. So you're marrying, I guess, the mind and the body, which is what's going on in the car. So the more you simulate that outside the car, the more that when it occurs in the car, it's not an issue.